Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in the previous video I have shown how you can create a login form and the created user how they will able to log in it, right? So in this video I am going to show you so for example if I do as a manual change in the URL, so how you can block the user to not to go inside that URL, right? So for example if I try to type header, so now it is allowing, right? So how you can block that to not to access the component without login the user credential. Okay, so let's start. So first I will go to this component. First I will create one service over here. So let me create one folder. So already I have one folder, so I will try to drag and drop here. So let me add this file here. Okay, so here I am going to generate a service that will be the auth service. Okay, so it will take some times. Okay, so this is not needed, I will delete it, and this is the one service which I have created now. So let's open it. Okay, so first of all what we have to do here is here we have to implement the class for auth. Okay, so let's try to implement. So that will be the AuthGuard name. Okay, GUARD, and then I am going to implement with can active. Okay, can active will be the part of router. Okay, so once we'll do as a implements of this one, so let's add a one private over here for router, so that I'm going to add from the router itself. Okay, and then now we will create a one function, so that will hold as a can active. Okay, here I am going to take the value from the route, so that will hold of active route snapshot, and then we'll take the state. If you don't want to include this one also, that will be fine, but I will show you the use of it. So here we will get as a boolean written over here with the help of observable. Let me add, that will be observable, that will written as a boolean. Let me import this from RJX. Okay, so that will have a return of some value, so I am going to return it. So what it will return, this dot is logged in. If the user is logged in, that I am going to call one method. So for now just I am adding as a pipe, so it will hold the type change based on the value. It will hold the value whatever we will get as a return from the is logged in. So this is going to be called as a arrow function, and I am going to check if it is false, then let me add it. This dot router dot navigate, I am going to navigate to which URL, so that will be logged in. If the user has not logged in, if it is false, if the user is not logged in, try to go for the login page again. So this is the part. Now will come for the is logged in. Okay, this will call outside, so this method I'm going to return, so it will have a observable return. Okay, so let me remove this one as well. Instead of any, we can call directly. So here also we will have a return value. So if you see here, if I'll go to the login component, here I have set a one value in the local storage, that is a logged in. Okay, if it is the user has logged in, it will go for the header and I am setting as a true. If the user is not logged in, so that value will return as a false, right? So with the help of this logged in, we are going to find out the value of it. If it is true, then we will initialize as a true. We'll set the value of true. So how we'll get the value from the local storage? We have to type as a local storage. Then we'll try to find out the object where I have hold it. So I'll copy the same name. So here what I am trying to say here is if it is equal to true, because it will return in the string format. If it is true, then I am going to set the value of is logged in. So not this, just wait a moment, that I will hold in the local variable, just initializing as any. Okay, so in this case the local storage value, local storage square bracket with is logged in. Let me copy this. So I am going to set as a true. So if the condition local storage having in the string format, I am going to make as a is logged in as a true in the 0 and 1 written over here. Okay, in the else condition, if it is false, I am going to make it as a false return. Okay, so now we have to return the value of the observable. So I will do as a return. So what is going to be written? So this off need to be done. Off, it is the part of RJX. So I will hold the value of is logged in the true and false condition. So let me import the off first for the RJX. So now here in this method we will have a observable return. If it is true, so it's gonna be written as a true is logged in. If it is true, then it will go for this one. So if it is true, so it will go outside. If it is false, then it's gonna to redirect to this login component again. Okay, so let me import the tab as well from RJX. Okay, now all is set. So now let me check what is the issue. Okay, I have written as a can deactivate. Okay, so I have to import from router. This will be export class. Then what I did? Okay, one second. Export class. Okay, so this part is done. There is no much more complicated. Now I will go to the app.router.module. So here what we have to do here is, so the user always see here in this case always my login page will come here. If I'll do as a refresh, in this case now always the page will be in this place, right? So what I'm trying to do here is, if the user is trying to access this component, I will apply the can active method here, so which I have written. So that is coming from AuthGuard class, right? So this is got imported from the Auth service, right? So in this case, if I'll try to redirect now, I will open the inspect element as well. So just try, I will try to redirect this login page. It is not allowing, right? So it's written again to the header page. Let me check whether it is redirecting or not. See, here we are checking the condition. If this dot logged in equal to true, so it's gonna be true. If it is false, then it will make as a false, right? So we have a value of this one as a false, right? So now it will get a call to this one, can active. In this case, if it is false, then it is going to be redirect to login page here. See here, the URL, whenever you are trying to make a change to access the header, it is going to be changed. So now in this case, what I will do, this is the user login. If the user has logged in once, so it's gonna be written as a true, right? So now here you can see I have logged in, so the user is able to access this page. And logout functionality I have not implemented, so I can show you again. So what I will do here is I will just make as a is active logged in as a false. So now once again I will go back and I will try to redirect the page. Again it will make as a false statement. Now it is returning as a false. So it will not allow to go to inside the header component. So again it is got changed to logged in again. So now I logged in it, the data is got saved. So always for the long duration it will be stay, because this is the client side, so it will hold the record of yours what you have done. So now just you assume that you have logged in. So in this case what I will do, for the login I have not done anything. So now if I click I have changed the URL to logged in. So here you can see I am able to come back, right? And now again I will type as a header. So again it will redirect to header. Why? Because you have already logged in, right? So this is how you can block the user to access your component without logged in. Okay.